What's up, everybody? I am your host, Jaylon Shoots. Welcome to another week of Sit Down with Swaggy Shoots, man. I'm glad you guys are here. Just give yourself a round of applause, man. You made it another week, y'all. I'm sorry about last week not uploading. We had some technical difficulties and stuff, but we're back, and I'm excited to be back. But, man, today's episode is not going to be too long, man. I just want to share what's on my heart. Let's have like a little funny conversation, interaction, and we're gonna talk about some sports stuff that need to be talked about too. I know somebody watching this video saying, "Why he got glasses on?" Don't worry about it, man. I finally found these glasses. I lost these glasses for about 2 to 3 years, and they was in my aunt's car. Like, so now I'm finna rock them out. I'm just being me. Cause when I had these glasses, I wore them 24/7. So yeah, we finna get into it, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, but the topic of today's video is be in the moment. Be in the moment, man. And I say that because I feel like me, for example, I'm just dedicated to getting to where I want to be in life. I'm dedicated to being, first of all, let me take these AirPods out. I don't know why I got these AirPods in. I was doing a mic check, so that's why I got these AirPods in. But anyway, I feel like with me, I'm dedicated to be where I want to be in life. Like, I'm dedicated to get to that top stage in the broadcast journalist world. And I know I will, and it's just going to take time. But, you know, I'm dedicated with that. I'm dedicated to being the man that I want to be. But everything takes a little patience. It takes patience, and while you're waiting, it's okay to enjoy the moment that you're in. You know what I'm saying? So with me, for example, like, everybody knows, like, I'm not where I want to be, okay? I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not where I want to be. But God put me here for a reason. Like, he put me here for a reason, and I just need to be in the moment and just thank God for it. Like, why be somewhere that you don't want to be, right? But not take advantage of it. Like, if I'm here, I'm going to take advantage of it. If I'm here, I'm going to have fun with it, you know? And that comes with hurt. You know what I'm saying? That comes with hurt. Like, a lot of us, we go through hurt. And I know as men, like, we go through hurt and we expect that, okay, if I bring this person in, they might do me the same way that they did. Or if I do this, I might get hurt like I was hurt back then. You can't do that. Like, if you forgave, you got to move on. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, Jaylon, you got some editing to do. I got to go run to get my journal so I can share some with y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. I had to get my journal because I always talk about the thing I'm most excited about. And the thing I'm most excited about is this. Y'all definitely can't see that. Y'all definitely cannot see that at all. But it's basically my Bible journey, bro. Like, my Bible studies that I do every night. I haven't missed a night. I'm on day 130. Like, this is what I'm most excited about. I'm not most excited about the internship. I'm not most excited that I'm about to graduate college. I'm most excited about this, man, because it takes dedication, and it's the things that I want. Like, it's the things that mean something to me. Like, just being that Christian that I want to be, that God's calling me to be. But I wanted to share something with y'all because I was in church, man, and man, I just got a good word. I got a good word, man. My pastor, he said, God can bless things before you get there. God loves structure. You have to build a structure, man. Like, God can bless something for you, and you just waiting to get there, bro. That's a part of the journey. That's why the journey is the destination, because God already got your plan already in stone. Now you just got to build that structure to what's going to make you good enough for when you get there. Like, what values can I bring to my destination? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I had to share that because it builds. It's just structure. You have to have structure. You have to have your purpose. And that comes with getting in the word. I'm going to share a story with y'all. You know, with the CBS internship, I be with the Cowboys every Wednesday, right? And we're interviewing Micah Parsons, and he has his Bible in his hand, and I found that so dope. And then a reporter asked him, like, "Hey, what's up? You got a Bible in your hand? What's that about?" And he's just been saying, that he been on this journey, and it all starts in the Word. and like he feels so much better that he's been in the word, and it can take you a long way. And I think people need to realize that, like, I love it when a professional athlete of that character, like everybody knows this person and they're sharing the word. Like, that's dope. And I feel like people don't really understand what he's talking about. Like, it was just an amazing thing to see as a Christian. Like, that was an amazing thing to see. And that's what I'm all about anyway. I'm all about sharing the word. I'm all about doing what God called you to do. So that was dope for him. But I want to tell y'all that. I also want to tell you this, man. It's just about being in a moment. Like, when things happen to you, you start to hold on to those things, man. And I was saying this like a week ago, but it's a difference to forgive and make peace with it. I feel like with me, I forgave people's actions of what it did to me, what it caused me, but I didn't make peace with it. So I'm trying now to make peace with those things that cause hurt, because it's one thing to forgive, and yes, it's a great thing to forgive, but you gotta make peace with it too. You gotta make peace, because I'll just be walking around school and I see somebody that done some bull jobs to me, and I'm like, bro, why do I still have this feeling towards them? Like, why do I see them, I just get to cringing and like itching up and like getting upset? And I say that because I realized that I didn't make peace with what happened. I just forgave their actions. I really didn't forgive them. I really didn't make peace with them. I made peace. Well, I didn't even make peace with what happened. I just forgave their actions and what it caused me. So it's a lot to it, bro. It really is a lot to it, and it's a journey. It's a journey, and it takes patience. And that's why I want you guys to know just to stay in the moment, because you can't take anything for granted. You really can't. Like, I say that all the time. Like, people ask me how I'm doing. I'm blessed. You will never know, unless you're real close with me, you will never know how I really am, because I'm blessed. I woke up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. I have nothing to complain about. I really don't, because somebody has it way worse than me. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody can't walk. Somebody can't eat. Somebody is stuck in a hospital bed. I can walk. I can eat. I have money to get these things. It's not a lot. But I have money to do things that I need to do, and I'm blessed. I wake up every morning, and I give God praise for waking me up. It's the little things, just staying in a moment. And man, it's been a friend that's really helped me out in this situation. She's not even like a friend to me on campus. She's more like a little sister to me that I really needed, because I can't tell you when the last person somebody came. I let somebody come and hang out with me, and we just chill and watch TV and not think about it. Like, I shut off everything, everyone from this school. I really did. And like, I can man up to it now, because I'm at the point now where, like, yes, I've been preaching forgiveness. Yes, I've been preaching peace, but I had to look myself in the mirror, and I'm like, Jaylon, like, you say that you made peace with these things, but every time you see those people that hurt you, you still feel some type of way. So it's obvious you didn't make no peace. And you can't have peace with people that don't want peace too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk to somebody that don't want to talk to you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you can make peace for them and you. You know what I'm saying? Well, not for them, but for yourself. For yourself, man. And like, that's all that matter is now, doing things for me. Not trying to be a people pleaser. Not trying to go out my way to help people. Because that's what I do all the time. All the time. Like, people call me Spencer from All American because I just go out the way to help people. And I have a God-given talent where I can just see when you're not right. I can just look at you and be like, something's wrong. What's wrong? Or, man, I won't even tell you something wrong. Most of the time, I'll be like, hey, let's go hang out. And like, people don't really understand. Like, they take it for granted, like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know something is off with you, but it's not my right spot to try to budge it out of you. Just know when you're ready to talk, I'm here. But in the meanwhile, let's be in the moment. Let's go have some fun. And that's what I want you guys to take out of today's lesson. Like, today's podcast lesson is be in the moment. Like, yes, things in life can be rough, but it could be way much worse. It could be way much worse. Like, if you're in a bad situation, think about the goodness of where you're at right now. Think about the little blessings that you've been underrating, you know? So that's something that I'm working on, is just being in the moment and having fun with life. Having fun with life. Like, yes, I am dedicated to the grind. I work all the time. People always tell me, like, Jaylon, all you do is work. You're lame. Okay, I'm cool with being lame. I'm lame within myself. But I know somebody wants to hang out with this lameness at the end of the day. And it's about finding those people who's supposed to be in my life. Like, God puts people in your life for a reason. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. And sometimes you just got to be patient and realize, like, okay, is this what you've been wanting from me, God? And it's a journey. It's a journey. That's why the journey is the destination. Like, yes, the destination, you might not be at the destination, but the destination is, what are you doing to get to where you want to be? You know? So I'm going to get off that preacher rant and finna go to another one. Someone asked me a couple weeks ago, they were like, Jaylon, when you go through depression, what are some of the things that cause you to get there? I said, that's a good question. That's a real good question. And I told them, it's people. People is the reason where I get hard on myself and things like that. Just because, like, people used to determine what type of mood I'm in. If I'm good, it's because everything is cool. I don't have no problems with nobody. If I'm bad, it's because I got some type of problem with somebody or something happened. You know? And I can say that I've been taken advantage of a lot. And that's okay. I know it's somebody out there that's been taken advantage of a lot. But at the end of the day, it's not about being taken advantage of. It's about, did you listen to what God asked you to do? That's all I care about now. Like, man, I might get taken advantage of. Okay, cool. At the end of the day, I was obedient and I did what God asked me to do. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. And people, it's time to stop caring about people more than we care about ourselves. It's time to stop giving out these free trial passes for people to come in. You know why I say that? Because free trial passes, they get taken advantage of. You notice that? When it's a free trial pass, I take advantage of it. Because I know I'm going to cancel it before they charge me. It's the same thing with people. They will use your free trial pass and take advantage of it. It's time to stop giving out these free trial passes, and it's time to start making people take advantage of us like a paid subscription. Stop giving out these free trials. Give out paid subscriptions, because people care about paid subscriptions. They're not going to take advantage of it, because at the end of the day, that money going to come out your bank account and you going to get charged. Same with us. You going to get charged if you play me for a fool. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, we put it on ourselves. We get down on ourselves, and it's not right. It is not right. And you can't change the world. It's people like that in this world. I get it. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, we have a choice. We always have a choice. Are you going to sit here and take this, or are you going to know your worth and move on? And I want you guys to know your worth and move on, and not let people determine whether you are mad, sad, depressed, or happy. Used to be all those things within yourself. Be happy within yourself. People are supposed to add on to your happiness. I was in a situation, and I told this person, I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to add on to your happiness. If you're not happy already, we don't need to do this, because you're relying on me for your happiness. That's not what I want. I want to add on to your happiness. That's my job, to add on to your happiness and be there for you. So with that being said, people, don't get played for a fool no more. Stop handing out these free trials, bro. Because at the end of the day, a free trial gets expired. People are going to cancel that free trial. You get a paid subscription. You make people treat you like a paid subscription. They got to respect you. They got to respect you because at the end of the day, they know that they're going to come with a charge. They know that your worth is going to come at a charge. So that's a message that I had on my heart that I had to get out. I had to get out, man. I had to get out, and I had it on my heart for a long time, and I wanted to get it out, and I did. Alrighty? So I told y'all, it's not going to be a long episode. We already finna get into the sports. The first thing I want to talk about is the NFL, man. I'm so tired of hearing about Taylor Swift. I'm tired of it. I mean, yes, she's a good person. She didn't do nothing wrong. But it's supposed to be about football, man. It's supposed to be about football. Every time I watch the Kansas City Chiefs, not even only the Kansas City Chiefs, I watch any football, the broadcasters are talking about Taylor Swift. What does she have to do about football? Absolutely nothing. Like, yes, like her and Travis Kelce got their thing going on. Cool. What does that got to do with us football watchers? Absolutely nothing. Nothing, bro. I'm tired of it. And it's a good marketing tool. Jaylon, put in the clip. If you see this picture right now, you'll see that the NFL got caught saying the Kansas City Chiefs are 2-0 as Swifties or something like that. And when I saw that, I said, bro, are you serious? This is the NFL page. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, that's something that just been irking my soul because we care about football. We care about the athletes. Yes, Travis Kelce is allegedly dating Taylor Swift. Cool beans. What does that got to do with us? That's not none of our business. It's not none of our business. And I can't even be mad at the NFL because they're marketing. Like, they're getting paid. They're getting paid and they're doing what they have to do. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what that got to do with us? What that got to do with us? Like, Isaiah Pacheco, he scored a touchdown on Sunday Night Football. He's doing his celebration. They don't even show the full celebration. They turn the camera on Taylor Swift. Like, man, come on now. Come on now. And then it don't even be a Kansas City Chief game on, and somehow Taylor Swift gets mentioned in the broadcast. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I mean, I feel like the people that should be eating this up is the Kansas City Chiefs in that broadcast. That's understandable because she's there and she's a celebrity. But I feel like we're missing the action of the game. I feel like we're not getting everything of the game that we deserve. Like, y'all don't know how long it took for these players to be able to celebrate. It took them so long to get that approved to celebrate. And they celebrate so we can see it. And we can't even see it no more because they got Taylor Swift on the screen. Like, man. I mean, at first it was cool when the news first broke a week or two ago. That's cool. Why is it still relevant now? Why is it still relevant now? I'm gonna get off that topic because that topic just gets on my nerve. I don't even know why it still is. But hey, shout out to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. If it's a marketing thing, I hope you guys get everything that you wanted. If it's real, I hope you guys nothing but good luck. Nothing but good luck. But I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Next, we're moving on to the New Orleans Saints. For all my New Orleans Saints fans out there, you thought I forgot about y'all? Them Saints been hot garbage. Hot garbage. And it's been the offense, really. The offense haven't been the same since Drew Brees retired. Drew Brees' restaurant is doing more good things than the Saints offense. That's a shame. That's a shame, man. And I don't know what's going on with them. Like, Mike Thomas been hurt for a while. Okay, cool. Alvin Kamara got suspended for a while, but he's back. Okay, cool. They thought Derek Carr was the answer, but they don't look the same at all. At all, and they have weapons. That defense is amazing. And I know if I was a defensive player, I would be highly upset because I'm doing everything in my will to win us the game, and you guys can barely score. I mean, they look horrible. They look horrible. Somebody got to get it right, or somebody got to go. It's simple as that. Get it right, or somebody has to go. And I say that because I have a lot of New Orleans Saints fans out there that are friends of mine, and I always love to talk trash when the Cowboys lose. But you thought that you wasn't finna get it back? You gonna hear something back from me. Because them Saints ain't looking too Saints. Like, they looking like ain'ts. Like, y'all not looking too hot right now. And somebody got to do something. Somebody got to do something. They got to do something fast. I don't know what the answer is. But the answer is not what's going on right now. It's not what's going on right now. So we're going to get off that topic, and we're going to talk about Mr. Zach Wilson. Now, this is a topic that I'm ready to talk about. Because if Aaron Rodgers was there right now, I don't know if the Jets would still be all that either. Because that offensive line ain't blocking for nothing. They not blocking for nothing. And the thing about Zach Wilson is at least he can escape the pocket. Aaron Rodgers not going to be able to escape that pocket like that. Yes, I know who Aaron Rodgers is, a future Hall of Fame quarterback. But I'm seeing the way Zach Wilson is developed, and I'm like, he's not as bad as people make him seem to be. Like, he is not that bad. And honestly, I loved his performance Sunday night versus the Chiefs because they finally opened the playbook. They finally opened the playbook for him so everybody can see what he can do. They've been babying this man for the longest. Yes, I know he threw all the picks versus the Cowboys. I get it. But the Cowboys is one of the best defenses in the league. That's what their defense is known for creating turnovers. All the rest of them games that they played, like 2 other games, they got him locked up. They're not giving him no freedom. This game versus the Chiefs, they opened the playbook. They opened the playbook, and you saw what he did. His throwing mechanics, very familiar. Similar to Aaron Rodgers. Like the flick on the ball and everything. Like, you can tell that he's been under Aaron Rodgers' wings. And after the game, Rodney Harrison did what he did, trying to make Chris Jones, try to irk him into getting him to say that he's a bad player. That's wrong. That is wrong. Our job as, well, I can't even say ours. Their jobs at what their job is to get the facts. Get the facts and judge them off of their performance. He took it too far by saying, oh, he's trash. He can't do this. He have the opinion to say he's trash. But you're trying to bait another player into saying something that he don't want to say, first of all. That's not right. Second of all, he took it too far. Like, okay, once you say he's trash, leave it as that. Leave it at that. But he kept irking it, and it didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me, and it didn't sit right with a lot of people because it makes our job. Now I can say our job because I'm in this internship and I can relate to this. It makes our job as the media harder because now these players think that all of us are out to get them. And when Micah Parsons be tweeting like how he doesn't like the media, I'm like, bro, like, all of us is not like that. It's not like that with everybody. It was just that dude said that. Those type of people said that. Everybody is not like that. And it's not right because we all get judged for it. We all get judged for it in the media field. And it's harder than you guys think because when we're out interviewing these players in a locker room, a press conference, whatever, we got to think ahead. And we got to think about the stuff that happened in the week or in the game and be ready for anything. You never know what these players have going on outside of football or basketball, whatever you want to say. You don't know what they're going through. So you got to have a sense of mind like, how do I present this? Have y'all ever been told it's not the way, it's not what you said, It's the way you delivered it. That's what we got to think about all the time. Even if you're saying something to criticize somebody off of their performance, it's the way you deliver it. You got to deliver it right. And you can take that in life. Like, even if you're mad, you say something that you really don't mean or something. It's not the way you say it that hurt that person's feelings most of the time. Most of the time, it's the way you said it. How do you say it? And the way that Rodney Harrison said that, it was the way he said it and how he repetitively said it. So that wasn't right. I think that Zach Wilson is going to improve. Like, I think they found out their identity. I think they found out to run the ball and use the play action. Get him out the pocket so he can use his legs, and that's what he's like. He's comfortable doing that. He was doing that at BYU, making plays, getting out the pocket, trusting his weapons. You got Garrett Wilson, you got Lazard, you got Hardman, you got a lot of weapons. There's no excuse. The only excuse you have is that sorry offensive line. That's the excuse, man. So you can practice with them all week. All week. The main focus every week for the offense is pass protection. Pass protection. Run blocking. That's what needs to be the main focus for them. And play calling. And them guys can go somewhere. I think Chris Jones handled that situation very good because many people get caught up in the moment and they just going off of the energy that's given to them. He did a good job being a professional and like, nah, hey, I'm not about that. Like, we knew that he was good. We knew that he's good. We knew he was a second draft pick. Like, we know what he's about. And he's improving. And he really is improving. And I wanted the Jets to win so bad. I wanted the Jets to win so bad for two things. One, so everybody can get off Zach Wilson. Two, so everybody can shut up about Taylor Swift. Three, just because of the Chiefs, man. Like, I wanted him to beat the national Super Bowl champions. I wanted him to beat them. I wanted him to. And he almost had it. He almost had it, man. But, I mean, yes, he fumbled that pass, but the tight end dropped an easy touchdown in the red zone, too. So, hey, like, I would tell Zach Wilson if he's listening to this, which I know he's not, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're on a team. It's a team effort. You just can't sit there and blame yourself because somebody missed the block. Somebody didn't catch a ball. Somebody probably missed a kick. Some cornerback got torched. Somebody who was a spy didn't tackle Patrick Mahomes. Or maybe the defensive coordinator didn't even call the spy. So it's not only your fault, man. It's a team effort. But one thing is for sure, you played a hell of a game. And I don't think you should be hard on yourself. I feel like you showed the world what you're capable of. And some of these announcers and broadcasters are right. It was one game. Yes, it was one game. But the thing is who he did it against and the momentum that they had. I feel like they just needed that game to happen so they can get closer with each other and realize, okay, we can actually do this. That holding call, though, that was complete BS. That was not a holding. I don't agree with that call. I don't think it was a holding. I don't think it was a holding at all. But, hey, it happened. You got to move on with it. That was a great game. That was a great game. I know a lot of people missed it because they were like, it's the Jets. I'm not watching this. I watched it, and it was a great game. It was a great game. 49ers versus Cowboys coming up. This is going to be another great game. Sunday Night Football. I can't wait to go to the Frisco Star tomorrow to see what the atmosphere is like. Because the Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs 2 years by the same San Francisco 49ers. And it's personal for them. Like, yes, this is a regular season game, but it's more than that to them. This is something personal. You have your sports show host saying that they're not good, saying that Dak Prescott isn't a good quarterback, not even having them in their top 5 teams. Yes, they lost to the Cardinals. That was a hiccup in the road. It was a lot of stuff going on for them that day, that week, a lot. But there's no excuse. You have to go with the facts. They lost. But that defense showed, okay, we're back. We know that we can trust Deron Bland to replace Trayvon Diggs with this injury. We know that we have to stop the run. We know that our secondary is okay. It's going to be a challenge going against the 49ers because they're both a West Coast offense. Both of them is a West Coast offense, and I'm excited to see how this play out because, man, I feel like the Cowboys are better than they were last year. But if they don't score in that red zone, they're going to lose. You cannot settle for field goals versus a great team like San Francisco. They got to get in Brock Purdy's face early and often because if you let him get comfortable, it's wraps. It's wraps. They have too many weapons. Their O-line is good, and Christian McCaffrey is too dynamic. He's too dynamic, man. Like the way San Francisco offense is, it literally plays perfect for Brock Purdy. Perfect. I think that Brock Purdy has no excuse to not do what he's doing right now. No excuse. No excuse at all. Like Kyle Shanahan is calling the plays genius. Like a genius, right? You have Christian McCaffrey, who's a dog. Like, you can run it to him. You can throw it to him. He can block. He can do whatever. You got Deebo Samuel right here. You got Brandon Ayuk over here. You got George Kittle right here. I mean, that offense is stacked. And the defense, don't get me started on the defense. The defense is good, too. So, I think this is going to be the battle of the defense. As hard as it is to say. Because the Cowboys, they're moving the ball with ease. Every game, they're moving the ball with ease. It's just when they get to that red zone, it's where they struggle. And I think for them, that's a good thing to have struggles with. Because at least you know you can move the ball. We just need one fix. We just need to fix the way we get into the end zone. And if we can fix that, we're going to be dangerous. They're going to be dangerous. So, I feel like they're in a good spot. They're in a good spot. Tyler Smith, he had an amazing game. He had the best ranking on like individual performance in offense this week. Zach Martin did his thing. The offensive line did his thing. Hopefully Tyron Smith can get back. But, man, I'm excited for that game. And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to who gets the most stops. Who scores in the red zone when they get down there. That's what it's going to come down to. Who scores in the red zone when they get down there. You have to score in the red zone. You can't have another week to not get into the red zone. To not get into the end zone. You guys to get in there. You got to get in there. I believe the Cowboys are 6 of 19 in the red zone. That is horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Lucky for them, they have a kicker that can kick and a defense that can stop people. Because if it wasn't for that, I mean, it's not looking too hot. But like I said earlier, that's a good problem to have for them. Because at least, okay, we have some trust in our defense. We know as an offense we can move the ball. It's just getting the ball into the end zone. So that's when the creativity going to come out. Mike McCarthy going to dial some more plays up. Get your weapons in. And I think they need to use Kevontae Turpin more in the red zone. That's the key. That's the key right there. Use him in the red zone. Use CeeDee Lamb in the red zone. And I don't like these little trick things that they be trying to do. These little triple options and stuff. Run the ball. Run the ball. We got this offensive line. Run the ball. I mean, you can even toss it to Turpin. I mean, you have a lot of options. And we know what Michael Gallup can do. Put him on a one-on-one and throw it up. I guarantee you he catch it. I guarantee you. So, that's going to be a good game. But you know who I'm going with. I'm going with my Cowboys. If you thought I was going for the 49ers, if you think I was going to say the 49ers was going to win, you must have something else coming to you. Because that's not going to happen. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the Damian Lillard trade. I didn't see that coming. I was at the Star when that happened. Somebody came in, was like, breaking news. Damian Lillard's going to the Bucks. And it was so awkward, nobody believed him. But I'm like, and I looked at my phone, I said, oh, snap, it's real. This is real. And I feel like that was the perfect place for him to go. Like, yes, I understand you want to go to Miami. That was the perfect place for you to go. You get to play with Giannis, alongside Giannis, best player in the league, arguably the best player in the league. You still got Brook Lopez. You still got Chris Middleton. You did lose out on Drew Holiday, but you got Damian Lillard now. I mean, that's a good fit. That is a good fit. And I'm excited to see what that looks like. Because a lot of people are going to sleep on it. It's like, what do? You give Giannis the ball. Everybody's trying to stop him in the paint. He can kick it out to Dame for the three. It's going to be creative. And it's crazy how the NBA is this month. Like, it's October already. The offseason is basically over. I'm like, man, that happened fast. I'm like, man, like, stuff finna get real. We're going to have sports all the time now, and I love it. But I love the trade. Now, it was reports that Miami was being petty. Not Miami. Portland was being petty. They was not trying to send that man to Miami. But at the end of the day, I think he came out with the best trade. I think what happened for him was the best thing that could have happened for him. And I'm excited for him. And I can't wait to see what happens. But, yeah, I promise y'all this wasn't going to be a long episode. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, y'all. But remember, stay in the moment, man. Like, I'm finna play the clip. I was, doing my thing with the broadcasting at this internship at CBS, and I'm just laughing. Having a great time. And that's what you got to do. You got to sit back
It's all good,
catch yourself in the action. Catch yourself laughing when you didn't think you'll be able to laugh. Catch yourself smiling when you didn't think you could smile at that moment. So at the end of the day, what Swaggy Suits is trying to say is enjoy the place that God have you in, because you're in this place for a reason. And that's something that I told myself. Enjoy DBU while you're here, because there is a reason God put you here out of all places. So just enjoy it. Yes, people are going to do wrong. Yes, you might hurt some people on accident. Like, they might be hurting you on accident. Like, you never know. But at the end of the day, just enjoy it and be thankful that you're here to see another day. With that being said, I'm going to give y'all this dang it. Oh, here it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to give y'all this last verse, and I'm going to head out of here. But the verse, I believe it comes from Romans 12:21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. You can't beat fire with fire. Basically, that's what that's saying, man. If somebody do something evil to you, don't try to seek revenge. That's not your space. That's not your spot. Let God do that. He says it in Romans. He'll take care of all the wrongdoings. It's his job to avenge, not yours. So just sit back, do what you're called to do, be a good disciple, and be blessed. With that being said, this has been another episode of Sit Down with Swaggy Suits. I am the host and founder. Sit down. No, oh my God. I am the founder, Jaylon Shoots. Hey, if you want to be on the episode, reach my Instagram. Sit down with Swaggy Suits _ within every word. If you have a guest, if you have somebody that you think would be a good person to interview, let me know. I hope you guys are good out there. Be blessed, and I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.
This where you supposed to be, baby, what's going on? You talking about moving on, you left me all alone, my feelings been going strong.